Hey, good morning. Robbie Quick here from the Blue Oaks campus. Hope you're having a great day. It's going to be a good one. You know, last weekend I got to speak at the Blue Oaks campus, and then on Sunday night I got to tag team with Pastor Andrew the Message. It was like a dynamic duo. It was an honor and a privilege, and it was incredible. And we went through 2 Timothy chapter 3, and this idea that Paul is talking to Timothy going, listen, son of mine, spiritual son of mine, there's going to be some crazy times ahead. These end days, these last days, are the days we're living in, it's going to be rough. There's going to be some rough roads. People are going to be given to different thoughts, different understandings. They're going to leave the gospel. They're going to leave the very things that everyone had found to be true, and he encouraged them to stay connected to what he knew, what was in him from the beginning. And Pastor Andrew did an amazing job talking about legacy and the legacy of Corrie ten Boom. And he went through the 5 generations. It started with her grandfather and how powerful legacy was. And I jumped in and said, hey, you know, I hear about a Corrie ten Boom's legacy and I get excited, but I also get just a little discouraged. I said, because maybe some of us, right, maybe we don't have that kind of a legacy. Maybe our parents and their parents and their parents weren't these men and women of God who paved a way for us to have this fresh faith, and maybe kind of we're the beginning. And I talked about that. I said, my past, my legacy, it's not what you would want to write home about. It's not like the best in the world. And I kind of got into this place where I said, you know, I'll die trying to leave a better legacy for my children and my children's children and my children's children's children. And I wanted to encourage every single one of you, if you have an amazing past and an amazing legacy of the faith, then make a few calls, say thank you, or just be thankful. But maybe you're going, you know, that's not me. I'm a little bit more like you, Robbie. And you're going, I don't really have that kind of a legacy. My pedigree is not, you know, cream of the crop. I want to encourage you. There are things we can all do. Whether you don't like me or whether maybe you do. Maybe grandma, grandpa, all the way back as far as you can go. There's something we can do. And Paul actually hints around to it in this passage. He names all these things that people are going to be given to. All these things in their life. The lovers of pleasure, lovers of money, lovers of themselves. And throughout that scripture, I'm sitting there processing, and one thing stuck out to me. That you come before the Lord. Like the scripture says, let me read it to you. It's actually in the Psalms 139, verse 23. Listen to this. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. You want to leave a legacy? Allow God to search your heart, who you are, to the deepest, most uttermost parts of who you are. And you watch your life begin to change in such a way that those around you begin to see it and begin to mimic it and emulate it and change as well. And you're well on your way to leaving a legacy for the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that's powerful. Have a great day.